Alright, it's Tuesday, December 30th. I'm not sure if I'm going to take any trades today because price action has been really bad. Makes sense since Christmas until probably until New Year's, but I'm just going to hop on the charts. Maybe we'll take a trade. Um, Probably only if we get it should always be like this, but only if we get an A plus setup, then I'll take it. Um, Probably going to look for a sweep of liquidity and then inverse fair value gap. Um, Alright, so bearish on the 4 hour, bearish on the 1 hour. Okay, we might have a little SMT right here, which would be a good confluence. I would like to trade off, yeah, because ES didn't sweep these lows, but NQ did. So, still leaning bearish, but ES might go bullish here for a little bit because it didn't sweep. Yeah, seems to be pushing higher. I'm gonna wait for a fair value gap to form, or just something like that, and see what. I'm waiting for an entry now. I got the SMT of the sweep of those lows. Yeah, it seems to be pushing higher, but I don't trust this fully. Alright, yeah, it's pushing bullish fast. Let's see if NQ's falling. Yeah, so they both swept there. Okay, there's a fair value gap here. We swept up here now on ES. NQ we haven't. Okay. Let's see. If NQ turns bearish here and we inverse this, that could be a great position. There's also this fair value gap that we would probably the price would probably even want to move down here anyway, which is good, especially because we didn't sweep here. Alright, come on, inverse it. Alright, we're tapping in. Keep going. I would really like to take this down continuation trade. I think we would sweep out even down here. We could catch a lot of points, like a 60-point move, just based off the bearish SMT. Just based off the bearish SMT of NQ not sweeping and ES did. And then an inverse fair value gap, that would be perfect. We're not gonna inverse it. Looks like we're probably gonna respect it and just push higher. Which kind of sucks. As long as we still don't sweep here, we still have this bearish SMT valid, which is okay. But looks like we're gonna, yeah, we just tapped it. So no more bearish SMT. Alright, now we just wait for another fair value gap. Alright. Now we have these fair value gaps. Let's see what happens. NQ swept just barely right there. ES is not. Okay. So let's see if this fair value gap right here gets inverse, I'll probably short. Just because NQ just tapped above right here, you can see yes, it's trading a lot lower. So that means it's a bearish S&T. Alright, it's closed inside. It might try and respect it again. But if we close below, I'm gonna short. It's looking like it might want to. Alright, we tap below. It's gotta close though. See, 10 more seconds. It's looking like it wants to close below, but let's not get wicked out. This will be a strong move down right after this. Cool.
Order filled.
I'm gonna enter. And place stops right above the go right there, right above the fair value gap. Place full TP down here, but I probably should have sized in bigger, but I'm not mad about it. I have strong confluences here with this bearish SMT of it not sweeping here straight into an inverse fair value gap. This trade will probably hit. I'm gonna take partials as it goes into this. As it goes into this fair value gap. Actually, no. I'm gonna move my TP down once it goes into that fair value gap. I'm gonna move my stop loss to break even once it goes in that fair value gap. Then we'll have a risk-free trade and we'll see how it works out. Oh, I didn't have my other account copy trading.
Order filled.
I'm gonna look to still enter. Because I think this is going down, but I'm just gonna have a bad RR on this account, but that's alright. Let's see. Alright, we're tapping in. I'm gonna move to the top of this wick, just above break even. Because I could see it respecting. Actually, I'm gonna give it some space. I could see it respecting this fair value gap for a little bit and going up before it continues down. This will be a clean trade though. If it hits off of that bearish SMT and then that inverse fair value gap. Yeah, it's slowing down a bit, coming to this fair value gap, but that's what we expected. Let's see how this one's entry is doing. Yeah, this one I got a way worse entry, but it should still play out. I didn't have my account copy trading on accident, but that's alright. We'll just take the profits as long as it hits. Yeah, I like this. Good breaker structure right here. Forming a lower high. Boom. I'm gonna move stops down to the top of this. Actually, I would move it to the top of this breaker structure, but I'll just leave it at break even for now. Just because I trust this trade and I want to give it space to play out. Let's go. I won my fantasy league. Free 800. It's going straight into evals. This was the team. I got Dak, Rico, CMC, JSN, Kittle. Who else? Oh yeah, CD, BTJ. Yeah, that's about it. But this is a 12-man competitive league. I just got lucky. I hit on every draft pick except for BTJ. But yeah, I don't know. I was just cooking in this league. My other one I got 4th. But that team was ass. So I'll leave that there to show y'all what I took it off of. Stop loss was there, full TP. I'm gonna risk free trade right now, but I don't know how to see the RR off the. Oh, it's 5.6. Yeah, 5 RR trade, that would be pretty clean. I mean, it was very strong confluences of that bearish SMT into that inverse fair value gap. I had to take it on ES just because. Okay, look at this blue line right here. We didn't sweep there, right? We didn't like close above. But on NQ, we did just barely, but that's still a sweep of liquidity. NQ's followed, but you're supposed to take the one that didn't sweep because it was bearish. This one's leading bearish, and then we got that inverse fair value up, so that's my strongest confluence. So then we got a perfect entry right when this candle closed. Actually, we wicked up a little bit and got a better entry, but entered right here. We placed stops originally at the top of this fair value gap, this purple box, and we've put full TP down here to sweep. And eventually, once we made lower highs and lower lows, I moved my stop loss to break even to have a risk-free trade. But it's looking like it's going to be a pretty clean trade. Hopefully we sweep out down here. I'll move my stop loss above these highs. But it's looking like we might sweep out here. I'll put it just above. I'm going to place it right there, actually. Just so I know we guaranteed sweep. Because for me, a lot of times it goes down and it just closes like right above and then it'll reverse up. So I like to I'll take the lower RR to just put it just above to, it was like point something RR difference. Just to not guarantee the profits, but just to just to make sure in case it doesn't sweep. Oh, nice. We hit TP. So, quick $300 trade. Caught a... Wow, that was a big move. Caught a little 5RR trade off of a bearish SMT. Then a sweep, or a bearish SMT, and then an inverse fair value gap right here. That's pretty clean. I'm gonna keep looking for any entries. Make sure this one closed. Yeah. All right. So quick 250 on this account, 300 over here. Where is it? Yeah, let me make sure they're copy trading. All right. All right, so we just swept here, so honestly, that's a good sweep of liquidity. Not sure why my chart looks like this. That's just Top Step being bad. So I'm not sure if I would like to trade off an inversion of this because I don't know. I don't have this wick. That really sucks. But I guess if we close above here, Yeah, I don't have that wick, so I don't know, but that's a fair value gap I would like to see inversed because we swept liquidity, so buyers might regain control. But I'm not sure that I would really like to take the biggest position on this just because I don't have this wick. I don't know when it's really going to inverse. I'll just do 3. Let's make sure. Let's see if NQ swept. See, NQ didn't sweep, and now we have this fair value gap. Alright, I have the wick here. If we close above this wick, I'm going to buy in more. Based off this fair value gap. Boom. Because NQ didn't sweep this low, and ES did. So now this would be a bullish SMT, and we would take NQ because NQ would be the leader because it didn't sweep. And if we're going bullish, we want that. But it's looking like it might have just wicked above. Let's see. If we get another strong green candle here that closes above, then I might long, but it's honestly taking a bit too long to inverse, so we'll see how it plays out. Maybe I'll size in smaller if it does happen. I know it wants to. The chart lately has just been chopping up and down and up and down. So I know it probably wants to. Just because it's late December, I guess, and that's when, I don't know, I'm still new to the trading, so, but everyone says the December price action is ass. And what I've just noticed from it was it just going like in a W, just up, down, but let's see. See if we want to close above here. Okay, ES just tapped in and respected it, which makes sense. ES is wanting to push lower. I wonder if I could take a trade based off of that. Because we're tapping in. Well, I wonder if I could take a short on NQ it hasn't, to see if it'll sweep, but no, I don't think that's high win rate. I just gotta stick to what I know. But based off this, it does seem like NQ is gonna want to eventually sweep. But see, there's an example of why like I placed my TP just above, because like I know we're in on ES and ES swept, but like NQ would never have swept and then maybe just inverse, so I never would have taken full TP. It's cold. Oh fuck, my computer is low. Yeah, it's looking like NQ is going to want to respect the fair value gap. Honestly though, if we do close above, as long as NQ doesn't sweep, I could still long. It's not going to be as strong of like this trade. You could just tell it was pretty obvious that it was going to move down because of the bearish SMT, and then it straight into an inverse, no push up at all. So, but this one wouldn't quite be as strong if we inverse this, but it still would be an inversion, and I would still probably enter just because we're still playing the bearish SMT as well. But I don't know, we'll see. I'll probably just size in smaller. Let's see, you might want to push up here. Actually, I'm not necessarily going to wait for just this. I want to see it break a structure. I want to see this high get taken out with another high, and then a lower low get taken out with a little higher low. Let's see. Did this close at the same spot? Because if we create a lower low, that could have been the higher high as well. But yeah, because we got a higher, or well, if this closes green, we'll have a higher low now. Let's see if we inverse. Alright, we're tapping it. Nice. Nice. We got a higher high here. Lower low. As long as this closes, if this closes above, I'll buy in. I'll go with 3 MNQ contract. Actually, I'm gonna. Oh shit. Fuck.
Order filled.
Got a bad entry there, but we're fine. I could see it tapping back into this fair value gap. And then displacing higher.
Order
I'm gonna
filled.
just buy one more contract. We're trading in the zone right now, and I feel like it's tapping the 50% of that fair value gap, and it could go higher. Let's see though. I might just get stopped out right here. Hope it's close. Let's see. I know it wants to push higher. I just swept out everyone that was using the same play as me. I moved my stop loss down just a little bit below the fair value gap. Tapped below. But yeah, it looks like we're going to get stopped
Order
out.
filled.
Yeah, that's alright. Wasn't the strongest trade. Played it off of a bullish SMT and then this closing above this fair value gap and creating higher lows and higher highs. But I guess we just reversed down. That's alright. We might just be in chop now. That might have been the move for the day. We caught a clean move down, so I'm not mad about it. Probably should have just taken the profits and not taken that second trade, but it's alright. Not mad about it. Alright, let's see if NQ wants to respect this bullish SMT or close below. I'm probably not going to take another trade unless we get an obvious sweep. Alright, yeah, not the worst trade. I mean, ES closed above too. And inverse this. But I guess I just wanted to push lower. That's alright. MNQ still seems like it wants to be bullish. But yeah, I'm not mad about that trade actually. Not gonna win every trade, but probably wasn't an A plus setup, but it was like a B plus. The only reason it wasn't an A plus is it didn't like came up here, didn't close above, swept below, was just trading inside this fair value gap for so long. I'd like to see it inverse faster to be an A plus, like kind of how it did up here. This was an A plus setup because you can see this fair value gap just inverse right away with no buying pressure, just straight selling pressure. And then this one, it was looking like it wanted to inverse, but then it was selling off, going up, selling off. This one though wasn't that bad though, because we did have a break of structure right here to the upside. Just got stopped out. That's alright. It's LeBron's birthday. That's probably why I hit a trade. Single bus down. I don't really give a fuck now. I'm not used to the cold here in Colorado. It's been freezing. I was wishing it would snow. It snowed a little bit, but I wanted to go snowboarding. Yeah, we're just in chop now. I mean, I got nothing else to do, so I'll just sit here and see if it sweeps, but probably won't. Honestly, I'll probably cut out the rest of this video until it sweeps. I'll just be chilling here. But I'll start recording again if it does sweep and it validates the bullish SMT. Actually, I'll stop recording too if it also like creates a fair value gap and we inverse it. Or just if any of my confluences start happening, I'll let y'all know. But yeah, thanks for hopping on this. I'm about to do these like every day. I know they're boring. Like probably no one's gonna watch these. I don't really care though. Mostly just doing it for like my own sake too. Like when I'm recording this, I'm only gonna take, like I said, good setups. When I'm not, I'll just be gambling sometimes, and that's why I be blowing accounts. But yeah, if you watch this, thank you. This is just the start. We're about to be printing off this soon. I've still just been learning. I've probably been trading about like 3 months, but I was doing an internship, so I had to trade on my phone and stuff. But I've still been learning it, but now I want to really lock in on this and start to become profitable and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll let y'all know if anything happens though, but if not, thanks for watching.
So I must follow the break-in period until 1,000 miles, as stated on the dash. I was told in apparently you don't unlock the GT3 RS completely to its full ability until you hit 1,000 miles. So I must follow the break-in period until 1,000 miles, as stated on the dash. I was told and forced to sign a contract that I shouldn't tell anyone what it is. So at 932 miles, they do an evaluation on me, see how I did, and ultimately see if I can have the car with the full potential. For now, my driving experience is very limited as I try to achieve this milestone. Apparently, you don't unlock the GT3 RS completely to its full ability until you...
A man had to feed his weapon with 1,000 milliliters of blood every day. He had done...
I just can't believe somebody hasn't hit me with the ball. You can tell it's weighing him.
Alright. We just formed a fair value gap here. We still have the bullish SMT in play because this never swept on NQ. I think this could be the move. I was gonna say off AMD, but accumulation, manipulation. Well, that might have just been manipulation, honestly. And then it could be distribution higher. But let's see. Actually, I wouldn't hate if it formed another fair value gap and then reverse, but still never swept. Okay, well, it's not gonna form a fair value gap there. See if this wants to close above right here. Or if it's gonna respect it. If it's gonna respect it on this candle, I'm probably just gonna hop off. If it closes above, I'll probably take a trade with 1 mini or 1 micro. Might close above. This would be a small trade though. I'd place stop loss like right down here and then TP probably right here. Yeah, I didn't. Well, let's see. Maybe if this one closes strong above, maybe. But it's seeming like it might want to respect it. All right. It's got 15 seconds to close above or I'm not making the trade. Oh, it might have listened. Didn't quite close above. Let's see right here though. Yeah, I don't love this trade. Probably not. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna take it. Alright, I'm gonna hop off, but 142 on this account, 111. So 253. Could have been a little bit better, but I'm not mad at that second trade I took. It was probably wasn't quite A plus, but it was like B plus setup. It was good. I'm not mad that I got stopped out there. We just got into chop zone. It was probably too late into the session. The move already happened, and now we're just chopping up and down. So I'm not gonna place a trade off that. But yeah, all right. If you watch this, you're a real one. This is just the beginning, I promise you. You're gonna see a lot more. We're gonna do big things. I got big plans. I'm excited. 2026 coming up. Yeah, but if you're watching this, you're a real one. You're gonna see me later, and when you do, you're gonna be like, wow, I watched the first video this guy ever posted. But alright, I'll see y'all.